We didn't expect such a surprise on the third day of the race. This morning, the chosen one is Armel Lecléache, and that's not what last night's surveys predicted for the favorite Alex Thompson, who's now in 8th position. What paid off best last night was Option West, and Paul Meillat in a 2nd position at the crack of dawn makes out quite well, pursued from the west by Jérémy Bayou, Vincent Rioux, Sébastien Josse, and by Jean-Pierre Dick, more on the middle route. There's a great pace, and it's great to have boats all around. I haven't realized yet, haven't had time to sit back and understand that the Vendee Globe is on. But now we're at full speed, maneuvers in every direction. I succeeded shifting to the west. I wanted to shift westwards, and it worked. Because I found myself, well, I caught up with the bunch Gitana and PRB. The quiz of the day is, well, after the Azores High, another justice of the peace will have to be dealt with. The Madiera Archipelego, famous for disrupting winds. Is it best to pass it on the inside or on the outside? There's necessarily an island. When at sea, there's bound to be an island that's going to bother some competitors. So let's see, once the ridge is passed, there'll be another obstacle to cross. Otherwise, this Vendee Globe is also some nice, unusual encounters. Such rainbows you don't run into very often. It's great, isn't it? Either you do the Vendee Globe, as we do, either you play Robinson Crusoe. I have no idea where he's heading, but he doesn't look in a hurry. I'm surprised to see you so close to Portugal. In any case, I hope our encounter will bring you luck and that you'll have wind, proper winds, so not to get stuck. That's the worst, I think. Yes, that's nice, very nice. It was cool. See you soon. Solitaries should pick up speed in the next 2 days, taking advantage of a favorable eastern trade wind. That's crosswind, less spread for the foilers.
We do have online our other American in the race. He's a graduate of political science from Colorado. He holds a Kiwi passport and lives in France. Conrad Coleman on Foresight Natural Energy. Conrad, can you hear us?
I can indeed. How you doing, Andy?
Conrad, what a day.
Yep, I can hear you just fine.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Well, yeah, too. I know it's a bit of a shock really. I thought that my uncle was playing a joke on me when I first saw the news come through. A big surprise certainly, and one that makes me happy to be out here.
What's your thoughts on it from a personal viewpoint?
Well, I just caught the tail end of Richard's statements, and of course the government is elected by the people for the people. Makes me a little bit concerned about what people are thinking when they went to the ballot box. But one has to respect the democratic process, and I think that's what makes it such a shock, is that Donald Trump wasn't in favor of promoting the democratic process. He said that if he didn't win, it was stolen. So goodness, it feels a little bit difficult to process out here in such a vacuum.
But anyway, Conrad, a good day to be the crazy Kiwi.
Yes, absolutely. I'm loving it out here. I'm really enjoying being at sea, getting to know the boat again after 3 weeks of not sailing together, and so it took it a little while to get into the groove. But no, things are going really, really well. I'm happy.
So, Conrad, you're having a nice match, a nice race with Louis Burton.
Yes, that's right. He and I spent the first night together, and then we split tags, and then caught up drinking each other yesterday. There are all of the top teams have spent a lot of time testing against each other, so they know how fast they go. They know what the moves are, and so they're already sort of playing chess with each other, knowing already what the result's going to be. The smaller teams haven't faced off it so much, if at all, and so it's really valuable for me to line up against Louis. He's got a boat that's a little bit more modern, a little bit faster, and so the fact that I can hang on to him means I'm doing something right.
so far?
Sorry, I missed the first part, but yeah, the boat's going well.
Just a quick question. We've got Charlie Dallin with us. He'd like to say hello.
Hey, hi, Conrad.
Salut Charlie, ça va?
Yeah, I'm fine. So, what sail are you flying at the moment? Like, and what's the weather like where you are?
At the moment, we have 14 knots of wind, and I'm sailing with my J1. But it's not a typical J1. It's very round. It's kind of like a reaching sail. So, as you'll see on the tracker shortly, I've split from Louis. I'm heading more to the south to, I think, have a better passage through the ridge. So I'm hoping that will work out for me. I'm taking a little bit of a gamble, splitting from him, but fingers crossed.
Well, Conrad, great to speak with you on Foresight Natural Energy. Hopefully we'll catch up again in a few days, but in the meantime, Conrad, good luck and good speed.
Thank you very much, Andy, and merci bien, Charlie. Salut.
So that's Conrad Coleman on board Foresight Natural Energy. A really tough 2 or 3 weeks for him trying to get ready, but really enjoying the match, and he's having a great race with Louis Burton in particular. Boat is relatively unproven, and as he said, he's pretty happy with the boat performance so far.
À fond capot 210. Le long des côtes portugaises qui sont maintenant assez loin. Et ça avance plutôt bien, parce qu'il y a 20-22 nœuds dedans et qu'on est à 16-17 nœuds tout le temps. La vie est belle, la vie est très très belle. Et la nuit, on dort pas forcément. Bon, en tout cas, pas d'enflammade, je reste hyper attentif, hyper concentré, c'est un tour du monde. Donc préserver le matériel, être vraiment à l'écoute du bateau. Et aussi de moi-même. D'ailleurs, je vais aller me coucher parce qu'il est tard et que je suis fatigué. Bonne nuit à tous. Salut les terriens. Bonjour à tous, bienvenue sur Nov11 Matmut. On lâche rien sur la musique. En route sous grand voile haut J1 vers l'anticyclone qu'on va contourner cette nuit. Ça va bientôt passer au SPI et ensuite bâbord à mur vers les alizés. La vie est plutôt belle. Regardez, ça ressemble à ça un rêve qui se réalise. L'horizon à perte de vue. On est seul au large, c'est trop bon. Ça y est, c'est parti. Cap au sud. Wouhouhou. Bonne journée à tous.
Bonjour à tous, bienvenue à bord de Safran. On est le deuxième jour de ce Vendée Globe. Et les conditions sont bien meilleures aujourd'hui, en tout cas bien plus agréables pour faire du bateau à voile. Alors c'est une journée particulière aujourd'hui parce qu'il a fallu bricoler. Pas mal de petits problèmes techniques depuis le départ de la course. Il a fallu résoudre aujourd'hui, donc c'est une bonne mise en jambe sur la résolution de ces problèmes. Et voilà, on avait des problèmes d'électronique sur les connexions internet qui ne voulaient pas fonctionner. Et puis un petit souci avec une voile un peu capricieuse qui à nouveau enroulé sur son câble. Donc plutôt de très bonnes nouvelles sur la fin de journée. Donc voilà, j'ai même pu prendre le temps de faire une petite sieste et de manger un bout depuis le départ, ce qui avait été compliqué jusqu'à maintenant. Donc, voilà. Et ben, un peu déçu quand même d'avoir perdu le contact avec mes petits copains, mais ils sont pas très loin et puis la route est longue. Voilà. Safran est à nouveau à 100% de son potentiel et ça c'est une bonne nouvelle. Allez, salut à tout le monde, à bientôt.
Petite surprise, des arcs-en-ciel comme ça on n'en voit pas tous les jours. Et c'est pas un trucage, hein, c'est un vrai de vrai. Magnifique. top, non?
Oh, ça avance pas mal, hein. C'est le 4e matin et bah, j'ai bien dormi. Cette nuit, c'était voilà, au Reaching, et là on fonce dans la dorsale. On est au large de Gibraltar, tout va bien.
Troisième jour de course. On est mercredi. Les conditions sont pas trop mal aujourd'hui avec vent et on va traverser l'anticyclone pour aller chercher les alizés. Voilà, pour l'instant ça se passe pas trop mal. Pas facile de quitter les Sables d'Olonne avec toutes ces émotions du départ. Merci à tous, à tout le public, la famille, les amis, le sponsor qui était là sur les pontons et dans le chenal. Voilà, c'est très impressionnant. Et maintenant on commence à prendre ses marques à bord, à oublier un peu tout ça et tout sur la course. Donc c'est le début, mais c'est bien parti. Il n'y a pas eu trop de casse sur les bateaux derrière, donc tant mieux. Et nous tout va bien pour l'instant, donc on profite. Allez, ciao ciao.
えー、11月の9日です、4日目ぐらいですかね、ずっと船酔いで、結構大変でした、やっと昨日吐かなくなった感じです。今日初めて、ちゃんとご飯を食べた感じです。昨日ね、夜ワイルドジャイブ、上の風見センサーが壊れてワイルドジャイブしたんですが、なんとか、大事に至らなかったです。もうちょっと体調を整えてからちゃんと走りたいと思います。順位は20番目ぐらいでしょうかね、いいと思います。まだまだ先長いですし、これからまず体調を整えて、船もしっかり、船とともに走りたいと思います。まだ、本調子じゃないのでこれからも慎重に走りたいと思います。完走を目指してこれからも頑張ります。僕とね船はスピリットビューが大丈夫です。しっかり走ってます。
To the office. A very simple office today with this shot taken from the camera fixed on the mast, filming, like shooting the bow of Techno First Face Ocean. And this morning, dolphins were playing for a long time with the bow, just like they were just carrying me and us through this journey. I just wanted to share this moment with you, a very simple moment.
Eh ben on est gâtés pour le premier soir. En fait c'est le deuxième, je sais plus compter déjà. Si au bout du deuxième jour je sais même pas quel jour on est, ça va être bien. Bon en tout cas c'est bien sympa. pour lofer un peu et on va passer Madère. On va pouvoir dormir un peu, le vent se stabilise. Allez, salut!
Hi everybody, I think it's Wednesday. I'm definitely going to lose track of time. It's 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm currently going past Madiera. Can't really see the island. That's done on purpose because you get too close to the island, especially to leeward, and there'll be a huge wind shadow. Can affect the wind 150 miles to leeward. Not been going too badly. Clearly the jibe I made off of Finisterre was a huge mistake, and I've been beating myself up about it. But trying to get back into the swing of things now, trying to push forwards a little bit. Managed to take a few places, and now we should be on this jibe, on port jibe now, all the way down to the equator. It currently looks like about 4 days, so hopefully I can find a good mode, get the boat going fast, and try and claw back some of the miles that I lost. Bit of a silly decision to jibe, really. Put it down to being super tired, having not slept for the first 24 hours, maybe a bit longer, 30 hours, but no real excuses. Shouldn't have made the mistake, and I've paid for it dearly. But being positive, working hard, and moving forwards, I hope.
That's it. The head of the race got rid of the first two traps, the Azores High and the Madiera Archipelego, and is now gliding under spinnaker, mainsail hoisted up southwards. Last night, Armel Leclerc was the first to jibe, followed minutes later by his closest pursuers. Only Jean-Pierre Dick maintained his course westwards before he jibed. As a result, he went from 4th to 12th position. It was a bit of lottery game all of yesterday. Between the fact I was tired and lucidity, I try managing decisions as best I can. But it's true, there's a little share of success and luck in the choices made. I need another few days, maybe a few hours, to be in phase with my boat. With 12 knots strong trade winds, skippers were able to rest a little, feed themselves at last. I've been seasick ever since the start, and it was difficult for me. Since yesterday I'm no longer sick and was able to eat my first meal today. Waiting to feel better to sail in harmony with the boat and finish the Vendée Globe nicely. There's one who's not seasick. That's Thomas Rouillon, the Nordist. Those are the last meals with good food to eat. Here's my grandmother's polchevêque, brought directly from Dunkirk to Les Sables d'Olonne. After that, it's okay, but it won't be the same. As expected for the next 2 days, the trade winds should move up to 20 knots, which will allow the foilers to fully express themselves. Without betraying any secret, foils are in the water. These last days, conditions haven't been good enough to show the boat's full potential, but it's going to weigh up. The good news is the new start of Catalan Didac Costa. He left Les Sables d'Olonne at noon with approximately 1,800 kilometers delay on most of the fleet. For the One Planet, One Ocean skipper, it was not an option to pass on such an adventure.